Okay, so hello, welcome back to another video of mine. This is another Glimmerbrook or Realm of Magic makeover thing. I basically decided that I wasn't even going to attempt to keep anything from the original houses that EA included in this game, or in this pack, and just decided I was going to make entirely new houses that basically are Tudor style, so kind of look like they fit more in that other town that I can't remember the name of because I have a terrible memory. You know which one. You know which one. The get-together one, whatever that town's called, I forget. But basically, that's my intro to this video. So, you may have noticed, you may not have noticed, it's fine. I haven't done anything. I haven't been on the internet much for the past, 2 weeks. And I have reasons, so I'll talk about them. So, I was in Disneyland for about a week last week. And obviously wasn't going to bring my laptop to try to make a video. That would have been a stupid idea. So yeah, I didn't do anything. But in Disneyland, or actually due to Disneyland, I guess. Oh, I should also preface, sorry, this is all over the place, but I should also preface, the house that I live in is currently being painted. Like, right now is being painted on the outside. So if you hear some, scraping noises or anything in the background, I honestly don't know if they'll be loud enough. And I don't want to re-record this. So, yeah. That's what that is. The house is becoming blue. It used to be, light green or whatever. So it's a really weird thing. But anyways, so on last Thursday, so almost a week ago, or over a week ago, it was our last day at Disney, so we were, packing all of our crap up, and we were just going to spend, the majority of the day still in Disneyland, so that we could drive back, in the evening, and whatever, that's really not important. So I woke up with just a weird pain in my neck, and it's really hard to describe, but it's on the left side of my neck. It's on the left side of my neck, kind of close to under my jaw, and I don't know, it's really hard to describe where it is. If I had an Adam's apple, it'd be, where that is, sort of. No, it's not. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's a weird pain, and, it hurts to turn my head right and tilt it in a certain way. It's just a weird pain. And I'm terrified of doctors, so I didn't go to a doctor. But, from all that I've Googled, it's most likely some sort of muscle strain due to the roller coasters that I went on and stuff, and it'll probably go away soon. So it's been a week now, and it has started to dissipate. It was much more painful, but yeah, so that put me in kind of a poopy mood. I wasn't really, I'm terrible with pain. I can't handle pain, so I didn't want to film anything or do anything online. So, yeah. So, I have been, though, sort of. I'm not great at it. I'm really not great at the internet. I used to be, I used to be decent at it, but I'm really, terrible at it now. That's what happens when you turn 25 and work a dead-end job. Anyways, so I have another Instagram now. I basically decided to kind of make a one-stop shop sort of for myself, I guess, in order to draw inspiration from for making houses and just thinking about old houses and whatever, because that is the one thing that I enjoy. No, but I really love seeing vintage houses and stuff like that. So my new Instagram is called Vintage Abodes, and I'll link it down below. But basically it's just like listing photos or random photos that I find. That's all about like vintage houses, mostly from, I would say, mid-century, so like 50s and 60s right now. But I've sort of amassed like a whole bunch of photos from listings that I want to post, and I'm slowly going through them. And just like everything else, I'm not on a schedule or anything like that. But, you know, I post when I want to post. I posted today, so, or yesterday. But yeah, so that's been really like fun for me. It doesn't have like a lot of followers or anything like that, but it's just fun to post them and see what people like to see. Like apparently people really like purple bathrooms right now, like purple tile. Pink bathrooms are out. Now it's purple. That literally won't mean anything to anyone unless you follow like vintage bathroom stuff. But wow, I'm so into like niche things. It's like pick a niche hobby and then get even nichier. It's not a word, but whatever. Yeah, so it's not one of those where it's like a personal Instagram. I do have a personal Instagram, which I think is on private. But it's just my name. If you really want to follow me, you can. I'll probably accept you unless you're creepy. But I'm not that active on that Instagram, weirdly enough. I just don't care. Like sharing things about, like sharing pictures of like my personal life and stuff like that, I just don't care that much. And the people who follow me on there are people from like high school and college, and it doesn't matter. So if you want to follow that, sure. If you want to see pictures of my face and like my girlfriend's face, then that's fine. But yeah, so follow me on Vintage Abodes if you want to see like basically what I'm getting my inspiration from, or if that's something that's interesting to you. There is like a pretty decent vintage community on Instagram that is really active and crosses lines of people who are interested in like vintage houses versus vintage furniture versus vintage clothing, or vintage hairstyles, and you know, celebrities, things like that. It all kind of meshes together, so it's really fun to be within that community, even in like a little tiny way, because you can sort of just find whatever you're really into. And there's a lot of people who post about it, and there's just a lot of people who talk about it and share about it. And I assume all these people are like middle-aged women. So I feel sort of like out of it, but it's okay. It's fine. Also, as far as this house, I built this before I went to Disneyland, so it's a little removed for me, but I have been playing in it, and I don't think I could be one of those like Sims YouTubers, Simmers, whatever, who upload their entire save file, just because it's a hot mess for me. Like I play with the speed, you know, the lifespan like short, and I play with like all the other townies and stuff aging up as well. I don't know if it's townies or just played Sims, unplayed Sims, whatever. They all get to age up, and so people just die. Like Minerva has already died in my game, and I don't care. So I'm trying though. I'm really trying to get some sort of storyline going with Realm of Magic, because it's just so like it's almost there, but it's not enough. And I totally am one of those people who is just, you know, all about Sims 2 and all about the storylines that led to nowhere but kept you intrigued. And you know, as I'm sure a lot of us are, really, because I think a lot of people really got into The Sims and Sims 2. But yeah, so I'm sort of trying to do that myself for Glimmerbrook at least, and it's hard. But I think Plumbella here on YouTube Jessie. I think she did a really good job of giving you a good foundation of what the Sims team, what the EA has put into the game already, and you know, kind of how to interpret it or how to use it in your game. Because when she was explaining everything, like all the relationships, how much they know, like skill wise and all of that, I was like, oh my god, that makes so much more sense than what I did, which was just make everybody have babies and sleep with each other. And that's really just not, it doesn't lead much anywhere. So now I'm trying to like backtrack and make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, so it's tricky. But this, I don't have any screenshots for this house because I didn't do it at the time, which is stupid, I know. And then now the house has changed somewhat significantly with me actually playing in it. I do tend to actually play in the builds that I upload on here. But right now, this is my most popular, like, not to freaking, like, gloat or whatever, but this is my most popular build on the gallery, which is not saying much. You guys know this is very much like a humble brag. This is not like, oh my god, I got thousands of downloads. It's just, this one has the most downloads that I've ever gotten, and that's really exciting for me just because, like, I just love when people, like, actually, I don't know, not appreciate. That sounds really annoying, but I just love when people like something that I've done, you know. It's like I spent a decent amount of time on this. It didn't take me that long, actually, unlike normally. But yeah, so it's almost done here. This video is all over the place with my commentary. I'm really sorry. It's hard to kind of not do this for 2 weeks and then come back and try to talk about things. Follow me on Twitter. I want to be more active on Twitter. Follow me on that Instagram or my other Instagram. Don't follow me on Facebook because Facebook is lame. I don't post on there. I'm sorry. Subscribe here if you like this sort of nonsense, and leave me a like as well because I want to know what people like. I feel like I'm over explaining that, you know, but you know, I just want to know if you like this sort of crap. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed me rambling, as always. Okay, bye!